Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation. Apologies for getting this up so late, but I was still working on the Combiner Wars Computron reviews at tformers.com. I'm almost done. I just have to do Computron itself, and most of the legwork for that is complete. I am so happy you cannot even believe. That has been a project and a half, but I've been working on it just about the whole month, and I'm almost done. Anyway, this is the Gundam 0083 stage, and I am in a Jim Kai with the bazooka. So, Jim Kai, as I recall, is the one without the dodge roll, but fairly decent mobility. And, again, hyper bazooka, which is kind of an important thing. But we all played really well on Friday. We had New Strike Unicorn and Dark Soul 15687 with us, and we had a really great round. It's been the first time in weeks that we had a full group, and oh man, the difference it makes. I personally am not playing too well today. That Sturmfaust shouldn't have hit. Oh well. But we had a good time, and we won, I think, more than we lost. Or at least got to 50-50, which is not the bad news. Seraphic Zero, oh, poor Zero, he got a LAN cable to fix his latency problems with his router and his disconnects. Then his PlayStation 3 went up. So he was on a loaner, and he was telling us that once he was on a LAN cable with, 5 bar strength connection, everything could hit him. So, sometimes you just can't win, but we all played really well. Well, the 4 of them did, and I didn't drag us down too badly, so that's something. Luckily, Dark Soul had my back there. Managed to stun the Zaku. No, it didn't stun. I did the damage, but it didn't stun. Luckily, Dark Soul killed it off, and we are back towards the enemy group. I have this problem, and I think a lot of other people do too when I'm playing this map, which is that I tend to drop everything and make a beeline for the GPO2. Which is bad, because that can leave the rest of your team kind of undefended. But we got it, so with our GPO1 at about half health, we've got a serious advantage for the next minute or so. That's pretty significant. So we're coming over here. And, yeah, Zero's thinking about taking the point, but somebody drops in, so this, of course, is the problem with having killed a lot of people. You don't have a lot of time to take checkpoints, because they will kind of drop in and try to murder you. But mostly, and I'm saying but a lot again, apologies, I'm not really thinking this through because it's hot in here and very humid, but mainly what I'm trying to do is if I catch a grunt suit like this, I'll take my chances if I'm alone. But otherwise, what I'm trying to do is not get caught out by the enemy team and basically play stun monkey for the people who can do the real damage, like the powered gym and the GP. So he thought to use his tackle because he knew I was going to use my tackle, and he was right. But that time I got him, and now he's backing off. So now if I can just... Yeah, I did get caught by the Sturmfaust, but not too badly. That was part of my plan, to get behind that pylon in the hopes that the Sturmfaust would hit it instead of me. And for the most part, I think it did. I think it did soak some of the damage, because it was not a direct hit. Luckily, my bazooka reloads fairly quickly. That's 2 Zakus I got. And I think that's almost the full extent of my, kills for the round, but I seem to recall I end up being relatively useful. There's a guy there. Yeah, he was floating in the air. Did I get him? Did Dark Soul get him, or did nobody get him? I think he manages to stay there and hassle us for a lot of the rest of the match. But Zaku dropped in, managed to shoot it around my team. That's important. At this point, just hanging back with the Vulcans is much better than doing anything else. And that's got to be some lag, because the Zaku should not just, die while it's standing up. And that was a foregone conclusion, what just happened. I knew, with as low as my hit points were, if the GP got a bead on me, it was going to hit me. And I was the most obvious target. But in the end, we managed to get the checkpoint. The whole team is on the GPO2, which means it is probably not long to live. And I'm a Jim Kai. I'm cheap. I'm respawned. Yeah, GPO2. Again, I'm having some lag this time. And yeah, the GPO2 is dead. It's gone. That quick. It's just sitting there because lag. I brought up the... If you press start, you can see a list of who is in the match on which sides. But it'll also tell you if someone's disconnected. And with it just sitting there, I thought maybe the GPO2 had disconnected. But luckily they had not, because that would have just been a really kind of mean thing to do to the rest of the team. Because, I mean, Xeon has a pretty decent attack power edge against the Federation on this map, in my opinion. But the GPO2 is a lot of that. Basically, kind of the Federation relies on stunners, like, people in my doing what I'm doing to make this work. Well, hit 0, missed me, and 0 managed to counter tackle him, and I got that guy out of the air. Now I'm the most obvious target. Again. He caught me, but only with the edge of the shot. Oh no, somebody else stunned me, and then I got hit by the beam bazooka, I think. Whatever the combination was, I don't think I took the full brunt of the beam blast, which is good. I think we managed to take out the GPO2 one more time before this match ends, which... minute and 14 left, so I timed my shot properly, got a slash in, being a little bit prudent because I know there's somebody behind me trying to kill me. And then, since the GP is well covered, I wanted to see if I could get that guy with the flash bombs, but I never did find him. Doing a good job of lobbing him wherever he is, but I never did find him, and because my radar was down, I didn't notice that person to my left until much later. There's the GP. Stunned the correct Zaku, nearly hit 0 there. And I think, did the GPO2 get away? I forget. Or is it still hanging in there and fighting? I think we got it, but I'm not sure. It's easy to lose track in the middle of these fights. It really is. 20-some seconds. That Dom is as good as dead. Oh, and there's the guy up there where I should have noticed. But I did not. I think somebody went up after him, which is good. And with 7 seconds left, I'm not sure. It might be the GP coming back around the corner again. But, no, just a Zaku. And I think we managed to kill it just as... Yeah, one of us killed it just as time was up because we were all attacking it at once. That poor guy. I actually kind of feel sorry for him. And we were all saying after this round, full points to this team. I should have praised one of them because they stuck with it despite the fact that this was an overwhelming win for us. And I've been on the bad side of that. That is frustrating as all hell. So if you were on this team and you stuck with it to the end, I apologize for not praising you. I haven't played with Dark Soul and New Strike Unicorn in a while, so I wanted to make sure they got one. But thank you for sticking with it in the middle of what is a very frustrating position to be in. I appreciate that. And I will try to do the same next time myself. I won't lie, sometimes I have just quit in the middle of a match, especially if I was in a non-essential mobile suit like the gym I was in this time, just because I could not take the frustration. But anyway, that is going to do it for the first Gundam Battle operation for today. I'm going to try and do 2 because I didn't get a chance to post anything yesterday. So, until next time, which hopefully should be shortly, everybody take care and have fun. Later!